The Storm Team Weather Lab, KAMC meteorologist Kellyanne Class.
We have a busy about 48 hours as we are expecting some severe weather by this afternoon and even tomorrow. But this morning we're dealing with a lot of dense fog across the area. We are now in a dense fog advisory until 11 o'clock Central Time. And we'll continue to see this dense fog persist throughout much of the morning. So that dense fog advisory for much of the South Plains and a few of our eastern New Mexico counties. Again, that goes until 11 o'clock Central Time. And this is exactly why our Lubbock East Live Skyview trying to show downtown in some of those buildings, and you can't even see it. That's how dense this fog is. And by our visibility tracker, you could clearly see how widespread it is. Now down to about 1/10 of a mile here in Lubbock and reducing to almost near zero. So leave with extra time this morning. Take your time on the roads and use caution. Also, don't use your high beams. Those high beams can actually scatter that light back to you and make it worse for you to see. If you have fog lights on your car, you're going to want to make sure that you use those. The other thing that we're tracking by later this morning is the potential for a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now this popping up that area, that's actually just a wind farm, but Doppler 1 radar over the past about 3 and 4 hours showing a lot of widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms now beginning to pop up in eastern New Mexico, moving in a northeasterly motion. And you can clearly see as we zoom on in Tatum now starting to see a few moderate to heavier downpours, even some thunder and lightning just to the northwest of that. We'll continue to see these pop-up showers and thunderstorms by later this morning, beginning to form a line along the I-27 corridor around 10, even 11 o'clock. This system will race to the east, clipping some of our northeastern counties by 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we'll get a brief break. But then our southeastern counties will see a little bit more severe weather potential by around 7, 8 o'clock. Can't rule out some scattered strong and even maybe potentially severe thunderstorms to our south and east. And then that system is gone by late tonight and early tomorrow morning. That's our first round for severe weather. Our second round actually comes tomorrow evening. Starts off with a few scattered showers by around 6 o'clock, but then that northeasterly track of that system and those storms, those cluster of storms, will continue to clip some of the central portions of the South Plains by tomorrow evening and overnight. That's going to be our best chance to see a little bit more severe weather. This system continues through early Thursday morning, dries out just in time for your morning commute on Thursday. So in terms of what we're expecting today, yesterday we talked about a slight chance for some severe weather. Now Lubbock is ruled out of that. Now a marginal risk for severe weather here in Lubbock, but that slight chance now pushed off to our southeast, lying in some of our rolling plains counties. The system that we're tracking this morning may see a few strong to potentially severe storms, but the better chance for severe weather by later on this afternoon will be this evening into the rolling plains. In terms of what we're expecting, hail certainly going to be a key player for much of the area by this afternoon. Same thing with the wind, but one thing that we are watching is that tornado threat. And in fact, there's about a 2% chance lying in some of our rolling plains counties. And even though that may not sound like much, we are still going to be expecting a spin up or two in terms of tornadoes possible. So make sure you are staying weather aware, but tomorrow is that bigger severe weather potential and an enhanced risk for severe weather for here in Lubbock County, the hub city, and areas off to our east. What that includes for us, of course, tornadoes cannot be ruled out, and in fact, it looks pretty likely that could potentially happen. Large hail up to 2 inches and damaging winds up in excess to 80 miles per hour or more. So certainly going to be a big severe weather day tomorrow, but we have to get through today. Temperatures right now are into the 50s, nearing the 60s, and by this afternoon for St. Patrick's Day, we'll warm up into the mid to upper 60s, right around average for this time of year. But we are still going to be dealing with fog this morning, and again, we have scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning. We'll get a break by the afternoon, and then that severe weather potential by this evening, drying out overnight. We'll have a severe weather alert day for tomorrow for that enhanced risk as high temperatures reach the mid 70s. Again, that's going to be tomorrow afternoon and evening. Everything dries out by Thursday for the first official day of spring, but then those winds pick up, sustained at 35 miles per hour. Blowing dust certainly going to be possible, and then below average temperatures Friday through Sunday.
So it's going to be hard. I know a lot of kids are on spring break this week, trying to figure out what to do with them.
Yeah, I want to spend time outdoors, but really today and tomorrow not going to be the best idea. Then Thursday, there's going to be blown dust. That's going to create a lot of allergy issues.
Absolutely.